Before starting my presentation, I would like to thank Uma ma'am since she is the pioneering leadership. She took the initiative in revitalizing, restructuring and re-engineering the public libraries in Karnataka state. Thank you ma'am, thank you for being taking initiative in the Karnataka state. I don't know how much I am going to justify my paper since she has done a lot of work, she has done a tremendous work in re-engineering the public libraries in Karnataka state. Now with your kind permission, I'll start my presentation, ma'am. Yeah. So these are the contents I'm going to cover in this my short presentation. I think as you all know that rural public libraries being the educational institutions, they are the rural universities where they are going to connect the users, I mean the readers, irrespective of their socio-economical background. So they present the knowledge world to the rural publics without any much stress. They are always welcome to the library, irrespective of their caste, creed and sex and any other religion. So with this outset, I would like to give a brief background of the public libraries. So rural public libraries are known to be an imperative constituent in all residential societies, predominantly in rural, suburban and underprivileged communities. These rural libraries are more than supplementary resources of shelving the books. All these libraries exist to assist and support their publics in one or the other way. These libraries play a significant and vital part in progressive support of any communities, and these libraries offers an ever-changing array of social resources for the societies, and it has become a kind of socio-cultural institutions in all over the world. Not only in India, it covers across all the global arena. Karnataka's rural public libraries have exceptionally played a significant part in the children's lives and young minds during the COVID pandemic and post-pandemic situations. The state's public library network of more than 5,600 rural public libraries serves more than 65% of the populace living in around 30,000 villages. It portrays the primary programs of the rural public libraries of the Karnataka state government into the relations between community development, utilization of rural libraries, empowerment and recent developments of public libraries reaching the unreached in the state of Karnataka. So to further introduce these public libraries, within a short period of time, in less than a year of time, the middle of the pandemic during the 2020 and 21, more than 6,000 rural public libraries across the state have enrolled members of more than 16 lakh in a short period of time. That too with a free of membership charge. And this was conceivable not only because of mobilization of effort as part of Oduva Belako, which is the light of reading. The state's rural public libraries re-engineered the programs. It has been accomplished only due to the good leadership like Uma ma'am, self-interest of active learners, and they themselves willing to visit the library. Rural publics have now occupied these spaces to form public library gardens, study circles, book nests, organizing art and craft activities, and much more. In terms of bridging the knowledge gap to the rural publics, recent pandemic has disturbed the learning system, ensuring in shutting off many academic institutions, students confronted with the loss of knowledge and apprehension about the future of welfare in the extended lifetime. Gram Panchayats have encountered effective performance by creating awareness and respite responses during the first wave of pandemic, and it was encouraged that Gram Panchayats might show a significant role in addressing these issues of teaching and learning activities. Revitalization of these rural public libraries were occupied, for instance, and continued involvements to accomplish the pandemic-associated incomplete education. So in the communal efforts and involvement from the stakeholders, we can see that public donation drive was initiated within the community, involving a lot of programs initiated by the Karnataka state government, such as a Pustaka Jolige, a book of nest. An initiative was launched to propagate the spores of a public library movement across the state with the motto, Navu Nimma Manege, Nimma Mane Bagilige, Nimma Ondu Pustaka Namma Jolige, which means that we come to your home doorstep and you please give us one book to our library collection. Yeah. So public society administrations willingly joined their hands, and several public too donated in this drive. Many NGOs have involved in this propagated work such as Children's Movement for Civic Awareness, Concern for Working Children, Yuva Chintana Foundation, Bharat Gyan Vigyan Samiti, Indian Literacy Project, Akanksha Trust, Karike from Tata Trust, and few women empowerment associations gave their wholehearted support to Gram Panchayats. As a result of this, rural public libraries received more than about 1.15 million books in donation. These 1.5 million children aged between 6 to 18 years registered for free, adding membership drive to the regular library usage. So if you see the revitalization and re-engineering of rural public libraries, many new spaces were given to Gram Panchayats, innovative buildings were constructed, and few were modified with the available spaces. Renovation of 2,150 libraries by getting proper electronic connections, given almirahs were received for stacking of books and other materials such as furniture were distributed, reading rooms were created with spacious reading areas, utilization of open balconies and terrace and rooftops, reading tables, open garden benches for the benefit of senior citizens. As a result of this, rural public libraries have become children and citizen-centric by offering a different type of learning stuffs and information services such as knowledge kits, career guidance for college students, variety of student materials for school children that included education toys for kids, and the physical space has been rebooted and modernized by restructuring, making it good looking for senior people and publics to utilize with. So some of the programs which are associated with the NGOs, I would like to present some of the few major programs initiated by the RDPR. One of the major programs was Oduva Belaku, that is nothing but the light of reading. Oduva Belaku program was launched all over the state during the peak of COVID-19 pandemic, where schools were unable to open, to recover rural public libraries, support children, keep associated with reading and learning, developing a learning culture within the societies. Comprehensive mission of this inventiveness was to make sure that no one is left out of the world, and village children were brought back into the knowledge hub in a methodical means. The preliminary stage of the drive took a period of 75 days, initiated from the 14th of November till 2020 Children's Day, till the National Girl Child Day on January 24th of 2021. So continuing the Oduva Belaku program, this program was started with the collaboration with representatives from the Department of Education and some of the NGOs such as Bharatiya Gnana Vijnana Samiti, Ajim Premji Foundation and Sikshana Foundation. Membership for the library was made free for children in the age group of 6 to 18 years. Membership cards were given so that they can borrow a book for the reading in home. Many girl students were enrolled in this project where they devote their period very much productively. So this is another program called Read Aloud program, where Adhyana Foundation in association with the Commissionerate of Karnataka State's Panchayat Raj Department launched its Read Aloud exercise program, and the main objective of this program is to give a training for the library professionals to organize the Read Aloud gatherings in the public library to create interest and attract readers and provide them with the pleasure of understanding about the books and library. The rural public libraries as learning centers. The main object of this program is to empower rural youth, which has successfully implemented in most of the Gram Panchayat libraries across the state. STEAM education in Gram Panchayat libraries. The main mission of this program is to offer activity-based and hands-on education experience that benefits scholars to shape a 21st century mindset. It has exposure to digital and other technological tools that brand them as a chunk of the emerging digital world and acquire competitive rational approaches, making them inventive in facing challenges and problem solving. This project inspiring students and enablers to engage continuously with local libraries, experiencing activity and project-based learning, mature as a 21st century attitude and creativity in acquiring competency and problem-solving skills, and to learn how to use ICT tools in their day-to-day life. This program is launched with an objective of disseminating academic prospectus which pursues to expressively associate with the streams such as science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics, which is shortly known as STEAM. And this is the slide where I took from the RDPR website, the programs launched by the state government. Yeah, this is the slide showing the programs which is launched in association with the NGOs. And this is the pictures that I have taken from the RDPR website, where you can see the activity-based children involving in the library and the reading aloud program. Yeah. And this is the also the snapshots of the library showing the ICT tools, reading students in the library. Yeah. And this is the outlook of the library, where we can see the colorful entrance where they can welcome the learners to the library. If you see the asset infrastructure, the public libraries to offer digital library services by purchasing computers, UPS within 1 to 2 kilowatt of power supply, and internet facility with a Wi-Fi facility, and access to the digital public library website. This is one of the major Digi Vikasana program which has successfully launched in the state. This program underneath is digital inclusion program which covers around 1,200 Gram Panchayats across the state. Maybe it is now updated more than that. Libraries of the Gram Panchayat are now fortified with 4 Android mobile devices, 1 Android TV with good speed internet connection. Devices are loaded with an app and essential education resources to allow students and youths to utilize these tools to excavate their knowledge respectively. Grama Digi Vikshana would run both online and offline meetings for the members on basic arithmetic, digital skills, communication in English, spoken English, including vocational and professional guidance. These sessions are made available offline also, where the members can have access to these resources through smartphones. And to conclude, in this competitive, challenging world, rural public libraries are becoming indispensable public education institutions. It is wide open to all and freely available space with no cost involved. It will condense information irregularity and bridge the digital divide and decrease the knowledge gap among the advantaged and the less privileged, especially socio-economically weaker class of people, including school-going children and college students. It space for social equality where anybody can go and seek information. A kind who wishes to love books in the library, an adult to admit for a school, a woman can have a shared willing to understand to have a startups, a senior citizen can read a newspaper, the book lovers visit the library often. These rural public libraries will help in addressing isolation of rural areas by providing access to information and opportunities for higher education and employment, and offer continuous support to its users to attain competitive skills such as digital literacy and actively participate in the ever-changing dynamic world. And this is another screenshot. Thank you.